Namaste. I'm Shashi Sarda from the Yoga Institute. We all face challenges in life, traumas, adversities. We all know end of the day life is full of anything that it throws on us. Sometimes good, sometimes bad experiences, but it is full of experiences. We have good times and bad times, traumas, mental illnesses, physical illnesses, but we all have to go through it. It's actually not the trauma, the adversity, or the illness which is troubling us. What troubles us, or what troubles the recovery post the illness, is our emotional state. How we respond to the adversity, how we respond to that negative emotion, how we respond to that negative situation, that is what prolongs or reduces our recovery process. The adversities in life will come, the challenges in life will come. Situations, good, bad, ugly, will come. We cannot stop them from coming. What we can do and what is in our hand is the response to the situation. How we emotionally respond to the adversities, to the negative situation, to the negative people around us is what matters. We can whine away on things and keep cursing the situation, the people around, the world, etc., etc. Or sometimes the universe, the Lord, the power. But that's not going to help. The moment you change your emotion, the moment you change your response towards the adversity, you'll see your recovery process from the adversity comes out very fast. Suppose I meet with an accident and I fracture my leg. I can keep cursing the situation, the area, the person because of which I fell, etc., etc. But now that's not going to help. That's only going to prolong my recovery process because my entire body is full of negativity, full of emotions which are going against the recovery process. Instead, if I start thinking that, okay, fine, it's done, I may just look at the positive. Okay, I've got a rest of say 4 to 6 weeks. What else can I do in this rest? I'm not able to walk. I'm not able to do my regular chores. But there are something other than these which I was supposed to do. Probably use this time to do that. Use this time to recover in such a way that you can give a lot of healing and nurturing to that area which is under pain. It could be physical illness. It could be mental illness. If you're going through some stressful situation, some financial losses, some other relationship issues, it's no point just whining away on the situation that why me? Suffer the why me concept, that why with me only I have to go through all this. Instead, I can think that the challenge has come to teach me something. Let me undo all the wrongs that I've done. Let me learn what this challenge, what this adverse situation is teaching us. Maybe it is teaching us humility. Maybe it's teaching us compassion. Maybe it was there to just break our ego. We don't know what it was there for. But yes, if we respond to it and not react to the situation, if we respond by thinking rationally as to why the situation happened, what best can I do next, it'll be more easier for you to recover from the process. And not only recover, but believe me, you will also learn from the adverse situations, from the traumas. You always come out stronger from an adverse situation rather than from a happy situation. So use the challenges of your life, adverse situations of your life to grow further because that's where the growth lies. In positive situations, in happy situations, enjoy all the things that you've learned from your adverse situations. So your response to your adversities will shape up the person you are. So from now on, let's respond emotionally in a more positive manner to all the adversities and challenges that life throws on us. And let's evolve as a human being. Thank you. Namaste.